Oh no. Wow, that sounded like right back here. That's why you see me look back.
I'm Santino Featherland, and this is my partner, Marty McChicken.
I hope this game is good. Dead men are heavier than broken hearts.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too. Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment, and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this.
Is the game too loud than my voice?
Peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah.
It's good? Alright.
Sure. Why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement.
Oh yeah. Try to test out the other ones.
What
I think I got. Oh no, I don't have emotional damage in. No, emotional damage is for me. Or maybe I should put it as a this or no. Oh, we got a fawn or a doe.
Crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted.
Oh, they
stripes
read
on her
it. Thank
body.
God.
It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte.
I'm glad you're showing that it works.
Sophisticated sounding name.
Because
She had
now
a
I know they're
bygone look in
working.
her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk. But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time.
Yeah, I was gonna do
I
that.
had to give her a chance.
Yeah, I have to do that because that's how they might spam it. So it's probably might be like a 2-3 minute cooldown. And leave it unlimited. The notebook is a detective's best friend. Here you gather vital information about the
I'm
case.
afraid I can't let you do that, Shackled Dreams. Lady Ninja Gaming is not allowing you to.
What are you batting? I gotta put that on a cooldown too, like maybe an hour? No, I put a certain amount of use for those. Oh my god, which one? I gotta do it for... Questioning points. Oh my god. I can already tell this game is gonna be hard. Was a point and click. My last cigarette, police.
My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine.
Blood
So I
boil.
got this one out of a pack of cornflakes, just in case. She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but you never know.
I'm glad that they
My
speak the whole
last
thing.
cigarette. You're lucky I don't have a light, pal. I promised myself I'd write a novel one day. I don't even know what these papers are.
So you just have a whole bunch of
I
shit.
wanted to travel the world when I was a kid, but I think I'm gonna end up dead in here whether I like it or not. We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series. I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight.
I'm telling you, if you got Deso games, sometimes people Deso better with audiobooks. They read and Deso, so they Deso it better.
Wild gentlemen. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground.
Jesus.
This is one of the most beautiful memories from my old life, before Molly left me and took our daughter.
Oh shit. So Molly
Good
was his
things in life
wife?
don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it, or what it had to do with shoes. M.B. Davis, the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
You surprised it didn't take your underwear? Oh, I don't need to call anything.
Books I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has. I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there forever.
You can just open it with something. Alright, let's talk to the nice lady.
Who is this dame, anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
I came here because I needed a favor. Someone's stalking me. And I am afraid. Oh, I can't?
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah, Miss Deborah Ibanez.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
You see how they mix the bodies?
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
But if you're offering...
Well, I've got to have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
You don't usually drink, but you like bourbon?
Ah, thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
Here you will store all the essential items throughout the case. Now we gotta question her. Oh no, we talk to her, speak.
That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats exactly?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Please, that's why I'm here.
Species Impala. Pretty and fragile, nothing's too special. She runs errands for her employer, a sophisticated lady, but I don't think she's from a particularly wealthy and influential family. Okay. Ipiceros melampus. The victim, a lady, is the target of some strange threats. All of them are written. Okay. Here goes the questioning. First question. Focus on what you know about the suspect. Is he or she suspicious? Concentrate on that. John Doe. Gather impressions from the suspect. Every impression adds a new question line. I already see I'm going to be failing this shit. Detective meter is your best friend. It shows how well the questioning is going. Keep it on the positive side, okay?
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I could scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in hard. Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
You're not very confident. Are you sure you're all right?
Yes, excuse me. I'm just a bit nervous. I've never done anything like this before.
Breaking into the apartments of strangers isn't that big a deal. Some people do it as a hobby.
Please don't make fun of me, Mr. Featherland. This is hard for me as it is.
You're right. Sorry.
Fuck.
Did you come alone? All by yourself?
I took the subway, then the tram, and then I walked.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy to find this place, and to be honest,
It's like a noir.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm starting to get the picture.
This is quite unpleasant for me.
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
This is an Amazon game.
Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home.
A free game that was given through Prime members.
How so?
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she is.
So she's that kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that.
Shy, frightened, hiding something.
How did you get this address?
You know, my mistress has exceptional
All right.
connections.
If they were so exceptional, she wouldn't have chosen me.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Detective. You are the head of the famous chicken police. Am I right?
Was it a raccoon with a scarred face called Zip who recommended me? He hates me.
No, Mr. Featherland. I don't know anyone like that.
Lucky for you, Deborah.
Come on!
What exactly did you expect by coming here to meet me?
I don't want to lose
I
points,
expected
man.
your help, just like my mistress said.
Oh, that's very nice. But have you seen this neighborhood? Have you seen this wreck called a hotel? Who were you hoping to find in a place like this?
Someone reliable
Well, I am reliable.
and discreet
That's right.
and thorough
No question about that.
and has a heart of gold.
Okay, let's stop it right there. Are you in some sort of jam?
Nothing of the sort. There are simply things better left unsaid.
Then you're wasting my time.
I trust your instincts. You'll manage it.
Yeah, and I have no other choice, right?
To be honest, no, Mr. Featherland. Not really.
Oh, this better be good.
Don't you think this whole thing is a little suspicious?
Look, Santino. I'll explain everything.
I have no doubt about that. You look just the type, sweetheart. No offense.
I'll take that as a compliment. Or maybe I'll act like I haven't heard it.
You see, we're starting to understand each other. Tell me, Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Smart answer.
You gotta be careful. What do you call that? What you say? Be surprised what people catch when you
Be
say
honest
something.
and tell me what you're so
People
afraid
like
of.
roll up the lies so much that they
Mr.
forget what the hell they
My
said.
mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as most people know him,
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
exactly.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything.
Oh, hell yeah! True detective! So, 7 people. It says she's afraid and she's secretive, or she's just secretive and outstanding actress. In any case, not everything she told me is true. I'm pretty sure about that. I'm probably currently boasts of the rank of Ivy and Wessler, but put it mildly, this explains the cloud of fearing, yeah? She is the employer of Miss Deborah Ibanez, allegedly receiving serious threats. Currently the girlfriend of the tourist gangster. Yeah. Natasha Kadzenko, Felis Caddis, gender female, special feature, she has remarkably green eyes and she is definitely in trouble, so am I. The Kingpin. Hobart Ibn Wessler, species Rattus. Special feature, good looking, charismatic, and a clucking gangster. The most well-known gangsters of Clawville, real estate mogul, bank director, museum owner, distiller, smuggler, information broker. That's only the half of what I've heard about him. He has little dirty paws everywhere in the city underworld. The mysterious messenger, Miss Deborah Ibanez's employer, is a certain Miss Natasha. That's her employer. The employer, Natasha, current significant other is the infamous gang. Oh, that's her man. Oh shit.
Why don't you take it to the police? Just go there and file a report. Photos, flashing lights, fingerprints. You know the drill. The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone.
She's probably gonna end up dead.
Please, take a look at this.
Well, okay. Let's see.
I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as a gentleman. I know Molly very well.
I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as gentleman. N. I know.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality.
I'm glad that they read it.
Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall with the well-worn picture frames. Like an eternally dark hole in the wall. A missing piece. She was wearing a light silk dress and singing a lullaby. The waves caressing her beautiful long legs. Why Molly? Why now?
Mr. Featherland?
What?
Santino, are you all right?
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand. Don't you?
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
Blackmail?
Don't play innocent with me.
But...
All right. When can I visit?
Visit? Me?
Not you. Miss Katsenko.
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Tsar Club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud and crowded clubs?
No, she's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club, especially on New Year's Eve, right?
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko, but there's one small problem, Mr. Featherland.
Let me guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about my visit.
Exactly. How did you know?
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
Don't tell him I was here, I'll get killed.
I mean, Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home if you'd like.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
Natasha must know my wife Molly from somewhere. Or perhaps she has a very good informant. Really? Somebody's trying to dessa you? He owns the Star Club. Lewis is the owner of the once reputable Alice Hotel and a good old friend of mine. At the moment, he's my landlord. He's the only two that's living in the, oh shit, enormous hotel. He's crazy about detective stories and gladly helps me whenever I ask him. Lewis's number is, I'm gonna remember that, 55932. Well, just remember the 932. Gangsters of Clawville. Lewis C. Hayworth. Rabbit or Rictolagus Collis. I thought I was gonna say Conolingus male. Special feature, an old friend of mine. He's stuttering heavily when he talks.
Thank you again, Mr. Sonny.
Don't mention it, Deborah. I had no other plans for today, except drink. But tell me, do you have a light?
I'm sorry, I don't smoke.
Thought so.
How much you wanna bet?
Behind that door lies the kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and empty bottles.
He's gonna hold on to that very, like that one small cigarette. Yeah, I was gonna do that. Lewis's number. I missed these.
Hey, Lewis. Am I bothering you?
No. Of course not, Sonny. Old friend, what's up?
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
For you, anything. Just a minute.
Lewis arrived a few minutes later. He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here. Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop. The Atlas Hotel was his inheritance. It was once a well-renowned place, but not anymore. The last economic crisis ruined it. And now, besides me, he was the only resident of this enormous place. Thanks for being so quick, Lewis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home? I have some things to take care of.
Of course, Sonny. You know, anything for you.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me.
Okay, so this is main scenes. Main scenes move the story forward. These scenes also determine which locations open up or close down. You need to complete all of these if you want to beat the game. Limited scenes. Limited scenes are open for a specific duration, which is determined by the main story's progression. If you are a completionist, be sure to visit all of them before you move to the next main scenes. We'll see. We'll see. Closed scenes cannot be reached for the time being. This state will often change throughout the story progression and can be temporary or permanent. This is a top tip. Pick the next main scene if you are absolutely sure you don't want to visit any other available limited scenes. You may not be able to visit them later. Okay. So right now I only have a main scene. I'll be right back. Create a stream marker. So we're going to the Clawville Police Department. The Wild Gentleman production.
New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk, risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same. And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing left to lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones...
Marty Mac Chicken. Mac Chicken.
Molly. Does her name really upset me this much? All those years
His
of
ex-wife.
solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night?
Chickens do that.
I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived the night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night. Phyllis and Roy's. Two hedgehogs with an arrogance typical of novice cops. They're as prickly as they look. Officious little shitheads, but harmless.
Let's go talk to them then.
Well, look at that. Hey, Sonny. What you scratching out over here? I heard the big boss threw you out.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like you. Well, more than you.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bird. By the way, you're in luck. Blood Boil's not in tonight. Malloy is in charge.
Oh, God. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell again, he's lucky.
You got it.
You looking for Marty, eh?
I see you're still the brains around here, Philip. Yeah, I'm looking for Marty. Birds of a feather flock together.
I see you're still the funny guy around here. You'll find the giant feather duster at the shooting range. As always.
Hey, Royce. I'm telling you this because maybe you'll be able to understand. If this prickly shithead makes another racist remark, I'll strangle him with his own raincoat.
I'd love to see that.
Hey, whose side are you on, you jerk?
Let's go inside.
Here we are again, Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, but if I'm not mistaken, this place has been a church, a hospital, and even some insane cult's secret hideout over the years. Anyway, the
that's
place
okay.
holds the secrets of the ages, and some drunk pigs in the basement.
I hear chattering. I'm thinking I'm hearing people screaming as a fucking game.
Monica Rosen, receptionist in theory, but in reality, she's doing literally everything around here. Like the beating heart of the PD. She's too good for this place, even for this city. Hey, Monica.
Hey, Boss Bird. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating somewhere?
Every day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file? You know, I'm a little busy right now.
Yeah, you could look after a few things for me, but first I'd like to talk to Mr. Big Beak McChicken himself. Those two prickly assholes told me he's emptying the magazines in the hole.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there. You know how this day is for him.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
Always have to go up to the front.
Marty drinks this shit. I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure it's gross and probably toxic. Mort Mardigan, a notorious deadbeat. Poor guy's been blind since his teenage years, but that doesn't stop him from running into trouble. What the cluck did he do this time?
Bosco.
Detective Chow Hound Bosco. He thinks he's a real alpha, but nah, he's just a lapdog.
Don't be surprised. Terriers are fucking.
Mort, you scabious beast. What the hell did you do?
Morty to you, sonny boy. Everything's fine. There was just a bit of trouble in the bar, and someone got knocked on the head with a glass.
I like how they mixed the body with the.
I'm as blind as a bat, am I right?
Oh, the detail right here of like the skin to the.
Bother you, Morty?
Listen, sonny boy. Go tell them to leave me alone, eh? It's New Year's Eve after all, and I didn't even do anything.
It's New Year's Eve.
That wrong.
Where's your little lapdog to get you out of this mess? Is that little pimp of a midget still sniffing around you?
Jeff is a good boy, Sonny. And
Sonny, and he's good to me.
God, spare me the details. When will you finally realize that little shit's been using you?
Oh, of course he's using me. What could a pretty boy like him want from this old monster, eh? Still, Sonny.
Oh, he's an old snake.
No one else. Do you understand that? Don't you?
Even you deserve better, pal. By the way, you look horrible, even for yourself. Are you feeling okay?
Well, I'm not what I used to be, but neither are you.
Was he not shedding? Like,
But I'm seeing a doctor, sonny boy. I really am. Are you?
Don't need to, Mort. I'm fine. Anyway, if Bubo prescribed you something, don't even think about taking it.
I don't talk to that insane owl.
Damn right.
Please, say something on my behalf, okay? I really don't have time for this detective buffalo shit.
Hey, careful with that. Buffalo Malloy is the chief today.
Like I care.
I'll try to speak for you, but keep it down till then, okay? You don't need this shit, and I don't need it either.
Sonny boy, you've always been a good friend.
More like a clucking pigeon.
Let's talk to Bosco.
Holy wild ones. Look what the cat dragged in.
Hello to you too, Bosco.
Oh, you see how they put the hair on his arms?
Busy, as always.
Like right here?
I've been sniffing around one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes.
They keep it human, but also animal.
This son of a lizard comes flying out the window. I didn't know the lizards could fly. So, Mort was being a bad boy again. Nothing unusual. And you? Still dying?
I'm still a cop for another 121 days, Bosco. It's as unpleasant to me as it is to you.
All right. No need to bite. Wasn't trying to mess with you. You have Moses and Plato for that. And of course, Blood Boil.
Let's hope I won't run into any of them tonight.
Looking for Marty, eh? Ever since you left, he's kind of lost. He's trying to hide it, but he's not the same bird.
Well, I don't think we'll have a teary reunion, thinking about how we parted.
Let me give you some advice, Sonny. Let him rage. He'll be the same after that. Anyway, he was the one that shot you, right? You should be mad, not him.
It's not that simple, Bosco, but we'll see how he reacts. Thanks anyway.
No worries, pal.
Okay. We got 13 peoples. Carlton Phyllis, species hedgehog, Erinaceus Eripis. Gender male, specific feature, I hate him. A little ass plug, he's too small of a fish in the ocean to be worth bribing. Mason Royes, porcupine, Hystrix cristata. Male, special feature, I hate him almost as I hate his partner Phyllis. Big and dumb, it resembles my partner Marty, although except that Royes doesn't have a kind heart. Scorelli Chowhound Nadas, dog, Canis lupus familiaris. Like saying a fucking Harry Potter spell. Jesus Christ. Male. It's a feature. They say he's able to devour anything that crosses his path. That's why he's got the nickname Chowhound. Monica Rosen, hummingbird. Oh, no wonder she looked this up. Melisuga helenia. And the female, special feature. She can watch over thousands of things at once, and she is an angel. Oh, hummingbirds are fast. Detective Bosco. Oh no. He works in the predatory division as I do, or as I used to do, to be more precise. Well, some of the police, she's a hummingbird in theory, but many say she's a real angel who fell from the sky. Fuck. When I used to come to the station today, her presence was a sugar in my bitter morning coffee. There's always people that liven up your day. Mort Mardigan. Oh, he's a Komodo dragon. Okay. It was a snake. Komodo dragon, Varanus Komodonius, male. Special feature, he's old and blind and unrepairable wreck. A light-fingered bastard, he is blind as a bat, but also one of the biggest scoundrels the city has ever seen. He a good guy, but got lost somewhere halfway, and now he's too old to save himself. There's a fight in the club where Mort was at. What a surprise, he's an old friend, so I can put him. Lucius Wolford Bloodboil. Oh, Bloodhound. He's a beagle. Species dog, Canis lupus familiaris. Gender male. The chief is a real legend. He also hates me. He might be, yeah, a bloodhound. A blood boil. Dr. Reginald B. Bubo, Eagle Owl. Bubo. Okay. Gender male, special feature, morphinist, neurotic, old and ugly. He has an old friend from the golden days of Chicken Police. Okay.
One of Blood Boyle's favorites, mainly because he's a dog, of course.
Oh, that's a boxer. This is a cougar.
Officer Jardine. They say she's clever, smart, and dangerous. We need more of her kind in here.
Oh, space doesn't do that. Okay.
Honor, strength, unity. For the love of the wild gods, I'm gonna be sick. All it takes is one look, and my comb starts to tingle, which never means anything good. This is gonna be a hard ride. Last time we saw each other, he had a smoking gun in his hand, and I was bleeding. I don't know how we can get past that, but it's worth a try.
Keep your gun clean, Mr. Lawman. Susie, Claudia, Linda, and Big Bertha.
Her Majesty Big Bertha. Or rather, Big Bertha 2, because there was one before her, a sawed-off little broad, but we lost her in a swamp. Marty cried for a week. But once he saw this giant lady here, the balance of the universe was restored. I believe this piece is forbidden. Cops can't use it, but this is Marty's personal collection, so it doesn't matter. At least nobody has ever complained. Claudia. Tiny, dark, and angry, and hits you where it hurts the most.
Oh, you gotta be careful with those bullets. I think those are the ones that stay in.
I know her well. Marty calls her Susie, and I have to say, this little she-devil pulled us out of many.
The bigger ones, I think, just go through. Well, the ones that are like elongated. Let's not be around the, but let's talk to Marty already.
Marty looks good. Big and loud and angry as always. Hey, Marty.
Oh, well, look who's here.
Oh, damn, he's bigger than
Hello,
him.
Boss Bird. What, are you lost? This is the PD building, you know?
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better than this.
Well, at least you are. Better than anyone, huh?
Marty, come on, let's forget that. What's past is past.
Easy for you to say, Sonny.
Damn it, Marty, you shot me, remember? I almost bled to death.
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately, my aim wasn't good enough.
I need your help, okay? That's what you want to hear.
Well, it's a start.
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case. We'll wrap it up in no time.
What kind of case?
A personal one.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now, you're not on duty anymore.
Ooh, damn, Sonny, stop it right there. I'm in.
That's it?
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit? Soon enough, I'll shoot
that wasn't me
here out of boredom.
I think Daddy took from ours, because that wasn't me.
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Ah, for the love of... Marty,
Daddy took from ours.
You can't bring your shotgun.
And he better not say he didn't, because I know I didn't take that much.
Okay. But at least Susie can come, right?
All right, Susie can come.
That's what I want to hear.
Martin McChicken. Chicken Gallus Domesticus. Gender male. Special feature unusual height and weight for a fowl. They keep giving him that fucking hormone shit. Shiny white feathers. He shot me once and I deserved it. Yeah, because his features look way more like, I don't know, they look more, he looks more hennish. And this dude looks more like cockish. Cock, like a male chicken. He looks more like a big male chicken. And he looks like she looks like a hen. And I forgot, don't the male chicken or the cocks have the thing under their chin? Because I know the females have the thing too. But the male ones are supposed to be the ones with the thing like right here. If I remember male chickens. My aunt had chickens back in Puerto Rico. She still has chickens. If we've been partners for almost 10 long hard years, well, we were, because now he's only helping me unofficially until I wrap up this case. Marty is a hothead with a hard fist, but he's loyal until the end, and I can't count on him in every way, especially if guns are in the picture. That's when he reveals his true self, and that's when I don't ever want to get in his way. Not anymore, at least.
Still drink coffee? Yeah, my only poison. Except for guns, of course. And women.
We could visit our old haunt. What do you think?
Oh, a nice cup of Zips coffee and the hot dog. I'm in. Oh, and maybe we'll get into a little fight too, huh?
Oh my
If it
god,
comes to
dude.
that, I'm leaving you without a blink.
Oh yeah, last time?
Those were different times, Marty. With a different Sonny.
Well, all right. To the city then.
You
I'm getting
don't
too
have to come
old
with
for
me,
my...
you know.
Okay, I know. Let's go.
a cockfight.
Sonny, there's a little problem.
Not so little, and it smells too. What the furry hell is Blood Boil doing here?
Well, it seems we can't avoid speaking to him.
Oh, yes, we can. You have your rifle with you, right?
What?
Just kidding. Sort of.
Yeah, they both have the I forgot what they call this on male chickens. Oh my god. Look at Bloodhound.
The chief doesn't seem to be in a good mood, but he never is, actually.
What a surprise. The two pigeons back together. And without my permission, of course.
Chief Bloodboil.
Damn.
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir. What a lovely evening. Am I right?
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, careful with the racist barking, old hound.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. Can we just skip this part?
They're both being racist. If he says your crow, what do you call that, or your barking?
That's it, boss. To serve and protect. Sonny was in the neighborhood and stopped by to say hi. He's a cop too, right?
Only on paper, and you know that very well, Detective.
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this...
I gotta say, this one right here looks way like...
You can
He looks
allow
fuller.
that much, can't you?
Your coffee breaks usually end up in shooting or brawl.
Probably like older and stuff like that. Like maybe...
Coffee, boss, I swear.
Notice the thing is different for each. Oh yeah, well this one doesn't have like a more this or neck.
You shot him with a shotgun, if I remember.
Family quarrel.
For all the marrow bones of
Got
the
a
world,
smaller
get
beak
the
too.
hell out of my sight.
Have a lovely evening, boss.
You especially. Fuck off right now, Santino.
God damn. Fuck you, sir. Jesus Christ. Assholes doggos. That means that Lucius Wilford Dog Canis Lupus yet. He is my boss and the living statue of justice. He is tough, ruthless, and above all, unbribable. And of course, he is a racist bastard, but still, I don't want to be here when he retires to witness how chaos devours Clawville for good. No, 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 no. This is the bar we're going to. Zip, H. Murphy, Raccoon, Procyon, Looter, Loader. Is that a joke? What do you call that for looter? Supposedly raccoons are thieves. Like shiny stuff. Gender male. No, but isn't it a ferret? Gender male. Special feature. An old enemy who became a good friend over the years. Isn't that how it always is? The Czar Club and the hot dog.
We can't avoid speaking with the chief first. And it would be nice to say goodbye to Monica, too.
Oh, we did talk to the chief, didn't we?
We're leaving, sweetheart.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
I'm afraid you're alone with that.
Hey, don't make me change my mind.
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious trouble again.
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys. Be careful out there.
We're big birds, Monica. We can take care of ourselves. Mostly.
Okay, but take care of each other, too.
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
He's like, Mama.
What is it, Santino?
Nothing, sir.
And you need something, Martin?
No, sir.
Then get out of my sight, birds.
All right.
The hop dog was like the last warning. You can still turn back. My eyes lingered on the sign. An enormous dog.
I'm glad it's like
a neon
it just reads by itself. They need more games like this.
Hot dogs, plastic hamburgers.
But I can imagine how much they have to pay the person for like to read a whole lot.
But I didn't want to get out of the car. If we went in, we were all gonna be pancakes, kept together by cold syrup. Marty's worried look shook me out of my reverie. Oh, cluck. Was I talking to myself again?
Yes, you are, sir. Oh shit, is this a, what is this? Is this a fly? Yep, fly guy. What the fuck?
Look at the poor bastard.
He's looking okay, Marty. Remember what we saw when we worked at the Hive?
Wild ones. Don't even remind me. Trying to forget that shit every day.
It's been even worse since. I guess you heard about the riots.
Who hasn't? You know, people are afraid that the Great Fire will happen again, and those hive houses are pretty flammable.
I don't speak of the devil, Marty. But to be honest, I have no idea how this insect matter can be solved.
I do. We just open the ghettos and let the insects live among us like they did for centuries.
Your heart is pure gold, buddy. But you know it's not that easy. Clawville isn't what it used to be. Hey, pal.
If you don't like flies, I apologize.
There used to be such life around here before it became an insect ghetto.
That was a very long time ago, Marty.
I was a little chick.
So the hives are flammable, of course.
The best pancakes in the entire city.
Well, since Zip became the owner, the cook, and the waitress, I imagine it's all gone downhill.
True.
But at least the coffee's good.
That's right. I have no idea what that mongrel's doing with it, and I don't want to know, but its aroma is unbeatable. Could this wreck belong to Zip?
Well, it's a wreck just like him, so I guess it could.
It says it has 8 hours of like dialogue.
Are you sure that thing's a dog? I always wondered.
The name Hop Dog is quite a giveaway. Don't you think so, Mr. Detective?
Sometimes the most natural connections lead us astray.
Who said that?
A natural-born genius?
Yeah, right.
It's like a pancake and a dog. We don't serve bugs here. Racists!
All that's furry.
Is this still a thing?
The situation's getting even worse, Marty. Have you heard how the young mothers of the Cobbler District are forced to make a living?
I have no idea what goes on in the hive, Sonny. I don't think I want to know. But you're still gonna tell me, right?
Prostitution is the lesser evil. What's worse is that some folks have to sell their kids when they're still larvae.
Wait, what? Why?
They pay a hefty sum for each of them downtown. They
I
sell
knew it.
those gourmet food in the most expensive restaurants.
Larvae form. What you gonna do with larvae?
They
Eat
made
it.
the city, Marty. Clawville didn't do this to itself. Don't ever forget that.
Jesus. Are you sure we want to go into this racist ass Dessa?
Ugh, the place is deserted. Poor Zip.
You're right.
Yeah, the guy's middle name is Bad Luck.
That's for sure.
Exactly, for not serving what do you call that? Fucking bugs. Not all cops are pigs. Shadow of a doubt. My city is on fire. Get a bite of me, baby. Dead fly tell no tales for a handful of feathers. Can I play that? Okay.
The highlight of my day.
Yeah, I can smell it already. How does he make the coffee here so special?
He pees in it.
Look
What?
at that mangy trash panda and tell me, do you really want to know?
You're right.
As always.
I remember when we used to live like in the site in Job Corps where Frank used to work there. We had raccoons always going into the garbage. We used to see them like come out whenever we were. I was so scared to like throw out the garbage. Fuckers just like went in. I'm like, over here is trees and shit. And bugs. And we've been getting a lot of ladybugs. Fucking weird. Almost ham and tomato. Fuzzy meat and cheese, all but bacon and chocolate. All for foul pancakes.
You still don't eat meat, old man?
I'm a rooster, a chicken. Why the hell would I eat meat?
I don't mean real meat. I'm not a lunatic. But a meat substitute? There's about 10 different kinds. Have you never tried any of them?
Why would I? If I don't eat meat, why would I eat a substitute?
Because you can. That's the point.
Wild gods, Marty. Stop being such a sheep. Do you fall for those adverts?
Substitute isn't meat, Sonny. And if it's tasty, why wouldn't I eat it?
I don't care what you eat, but don't be surprised when you lose all your feathers or you try to bite off your own leg one day.
Shit. Fuck the king. Where all the colors go. Yeah, because I noticed there's not a lot of colors. It's all gray. Is my, what do you call that shit, red? I gotta check. I haven't been paying attention. Are there things red?
And voila!
Nope.
The master himself.
What
This will
a
turn red
finch.
right here.
Sonny, he's a pigeon, not a finch.
Don't make me angry, Marty.
Okay, I was only joking.
Like Elvis?
He sure didn't get any younger.
Or prettier.
You think he's still mad at us?
Frankly, Marty, I don't give a damn.
I forgot which movie was that. Famous line from, oh my god.
Hello, boys. Now, get the hell out of here while I'm asking nicely.
Hey, is that how you greet two?
Oh, you see his
old friends?
nails?
Hey, I'm not joking, Sonny. I got a shotgun under the bar.
No, you don't, because if you had, we'd arrest you here and now.
If there's still life in you when you're full of buckshot.
Ah, it's going well so far.
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay? Like old times.
Nothing's like old times. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's quite noticeable.
Shit. All right. And where'd you blow in from?
We haven't been anywhere yet, but we're going somewhere.
Everybody's going somewhere, right?
Tell me, how much do you know, Zip?
That depends. How deep is it?
Bottom of the well kind. Goes down around Ibn Wessler.
Holy hell. Wessler? You've dipped your
I'm
wings
turning
in
off the
deep
light.
shit, boys.
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself. We'd be grateful.
Grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, eh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's how it was for years anyway.
And?
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out, brooding in the seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to be like this. Weird, huh?
Yeah, weird. Do you think it's about a lady?
It's always about a lady.
Well, there is a woman,
I knew it.
but not like you think.
Is this gonna cost much?
Katsenko?
Only a favor, like the good old days.
Okay, I'm in.
He's been acting quite strange recently, as if he was trying to withdraw from his own shady business to live a simple life with simple pleasures. That wouldn't mean... That would be a problem in itself, but this just isn't like him. What, a woman changed his mind? Or... He must be having a kid and he's changing his head. He wants to be able to live to see him grow and not die or something? That's what usually changes a man. He used to be a small-time criminal, but the underworld pushed him out. Now he makes the best coffee in the whole city in a rundown roadside rest area. Oh, and he also proved to be a rather useful police informant. Also, he's a snitch. Zip is getting old. He still has his connections. It's worth questioning him about everything, but alright, I have to do the ass thing on him. I like to do these things. Remove them from, like, sorry, OCD. Axe function. No, oh my god.
So, about that woman. Is she really that dangerous?
What woman isn't, huh?
No, Zip. I mean, really dangerous.
Yeah, some are
She's
dangerous
got
than
the
others.
most influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger. She calls him her little furball. How dangerous do you think she
A
is?
cat with a mouse? Okay, that's so...
So, Ibn's gone insane.
Love will kill you in the end, they say.
Seems like everyone's in a poetic mood today.
You're one to talk, by the way.
Huh? Why? Have you ever been to that place?
Of course, 100 times. Everyone who matters in this city's been there. Sorry, guys. But then, it had a different name and a different owner.
Business affairs, right?
Yeah, that was the dark era, Sonny. I don't want to talk about it.
Roger that. You didn't get any younger, pal.
You're telling me? You look like you haven't had a good night's sleep since forever.
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in my life.
You will when the big sleep comes.
And what are your plans? Dying behind the bar?
Of course. You got a better idea?
A couple, yeah. But somehow this suits you.
You know what? Your mother's a goat.
Damn, you don't gotta be that harsh, motherfucker.
I've gotta say, you've revamped the joint pretty well.
After you trashed it, I had to.
Look, I'm,
Does he got a
I'm
mark
sorry,
on his
Chip.
face?
That ocelot and his gorilla.
Baboon, not gorilla.
Whatever.
Sonny, what's your beak?
So you owe me one until about the end of time. But I'd settle for you washing up here for a few years after retirement, Sonny.
Mind your tongue, furball.
So does all the questions?
That Natasha's a mysterious woman, a real cursed jewel, if you ask me. She came out of nowhere 2 or 3 years ago and landed on the stage of the Millions almost immediately.
Is that so? Interesting.
Yeah, she's got a fantastic voice, makes men go crazy. But we all know that's not what's important. Then suddenly, bam! She got the whole club, just like that. But we know exactly how it was.
I can imagine, yeah. Since then, it operates under the name the Tsar Club, right?
The old click is still clicking, right? Yeah, the club was renamed and remodeled. Everyone knows she was Ibn's lover, but she's not your usual canary. She didn't get involved in Ibn's dirty dealings.
Then how exactly does she fit into the picture?
Check this. A few months ago, the old rat pulled out of his own businesses and gave control to Mongrel Mick and his mob.
Mongrel Mick? Doesn't sound familiar.
Mick the Marauder ring a bell?
Damn, that little monkey came this far?
I think that little shit took advantage of Ibn not being himself.
Which has something to do with this Natasha, right?
That's my guess.
Thanks for the straight dope, Zip. We owe you one.
One? You owe me the price of a new coffee shop, remember?
Okay, okay. Whatever you need. Just call us.
I cluck.
But do you want a new location?
Pal. Hey, I'm not your pal, Marty.
Well, screw yourself then. She was a singing sensation of the Millions and later became the owner under IBM's patronage. Not much is known of her past. Zip was delivering information to Ibn up to a couple of years ago. He was already working on a police informant then. As a police informant then, so he may be been reporting to both sides. Double agent.
Yeesh, my condolences, pal. I see your cleaning lady died.
Yeah, she set foot in the bedroom once. I haven't seen her since. I didn't dare to go after her.
Oh, I wouldn't want to go in there either. But what's that smell?
Cigarettes and whiskey.
Yeah, with a hint of dirty laundry, but no, this is lavender?
Ah, that. Now that's got to be the Ibanez dame. You know, the broad who gave me the letter. And the job, obviously.
Ah, pretty, huh? I can smell it. She's an exotic, too. An Impala, maybe?
Damn, you got a nose there, bro.
Hell, that's why Chief Inspector Bloodboil hates you so much. He's jealous because your nose is better than a clucking bloodhound.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, dude.
He just hates all foul.
Ah, true. Except for Monica.
Monica's a fairy, not a bird. So, what now?
Are you in love with Monica?
My stuff and head to the club. We gotta find out who this Natasha is and what she wants from us. I mean, what she really wants.
After you, Boss Bird. I wouldn't like to touch anything in here anyway. If it's okay, I'll just stand around and stare out the window.
Sure, just...
Damn, his shit is that dirty? Jesus Christ, my dude. Alright. Did he ask me for something? Let me see.
Is he deaf?
I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't understand what I'm saying.
Or he doesn't want to.
That's also very likely.
There's anything else that I need to say here? Oh my god. I don't know if it's gonna disappear.
You sure talk a lot.
And maybe the past is haunting me. Once a rat, always a rat, right?
Oh, come on, Zippy. Don't be so hard on yourself. You got out in time, and you've been living an honest, ordinary life since then, haven't you?
Yeah, right. How lucky am I, eh?
It's more than what many others get, believe me.
Let me see if he has any more dialogue.
What's this no insects allowed shit? You're not like that.
What do you think? If I let one in, all of them will follow. And then I can forget my regular clientele for good.
What clientele? There's no one here.
That's it. Would you take even that away from me?
Jesus, dude. They're paying good money. What is it? Let them in.
No insects.
What do you think?
What client?
That's it.
All right. Oh, there's still some stuff. All right.
My wife took all the good ones. She knew they'd only gathered dust here, and she was right.
No, maybe talk to him again.
When was the last time I was here?
I don't know. Years ago.
I want that to disappear.
When Molly left.
I want like all the dialogue.
A wild night.
Yeah.
You know, Sonny, you can call me. Not just when you want to investigate some shady case from a shady dame and you need a big meat shield to cover your ass.
Times have changed, Marty. And I don't call anyone.
All right, Boss Bird. Whatever you say.
Have you been there before?
Never. You know, it's not my style. It's too fancy for me. I'm more like the smoky, smelly, ramshackle little joint type.
Yeah, same here.
But we're not gonna mingle like this, right?
We're not searching for a tailor on New Year's Eve, okay? We'll go as we are.
That'll be exciting.
Let's just stay out of trouble, okay?
What trouble?
That's the spirit.
Yeah, because we know you're a hot-headed bird, Muddy.
So she just turned up with a message and this flyer, and you fell for it?
Maybe I was bored. Or maybe there's more to this thing than meets the eye.
Yeah, there's always more.
Maybe I just wanted to meet you, for old time's sake.
That's not funny.
I've never had a good sense of humor. You know that better than anyone.
That's for sure. So the Tsar Club, huh? My city's on fire. Sounds good. But that's all? It's kind of weak for a clue.
It's not a clue. It's just a guide. By the way, it's New Year's Eve. We deserve some fun, right?
Well, that's true. But it's never that easy with you, Boss Bird. There's something you're not telling me, right?
Nothing important, Marty.
Yeah. If you say so. Oh, hi, Mr. Sinclair. How are we?
Sinclair is doing fine, thanks. Anyway, you still talk to your guns?
Yeah. And so what? Other animals talk to their plants. Crazy, isn't it? At least a gun has a soul. And it's useful.
I can't believe you're allowed to walk around freely, Birdie.
Oh, if you only knew what I'm packing right now.
I don't want to know what's under your feathers, Marty.
Sounded so nasty.
So am I staring
Almost
quietly enough?
tingles my
Well, the
ears.
floor's creaking a bit when you shift your weight, so,
You're an asshole.
He said you're a big bird, Marty.
You have what we came for?
I just want to look around a little. I'm ready. Yeah.
All right, Sonny. Then grab your map and let's hit the road.
He says check around if there's anything.
I'm gonna clean up here one day.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn. Okay. Let me see if this disappeared. That means something happened here.
What's this no insect allowed?
Oh no, alright.
That's it.
So it just keeps going back, okay. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything from any of the areas. Yep, it does the same thing. Alright, so let's go to the SARS Club. Let's proceed with the story.
And the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street toward downtown. The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head hurt. The Tsar's huge neon sign was visible for miles. A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha. Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.
The only time I noticed like some things didn't look like it had colors during the pandemic. Everything looks so...
Ah, so this is the famous Tsar Club.
Like this.
More like infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind, that's for sure. And I don't mean that they don't like foul here.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid
Oh,
of
like
this
cops.
as a detective, Boss Bird.
Very funny, Marty.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But first, we need to get into the club. And Marty, please, don't monkey this up.
Excuse me? On behalf of the well-respected and noble primate community of Clawville?
Cut the crap, Marty. Let's focus on what we're here for, okay?
As you say, Boss Bird. Huh, I like this.
Why is that?
I don't know. 'Cause it's moving, I guess.
You're a simple bird, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
They never know, like shit be on clues. I mean,
When
there'll be
the
clues
Clawville
anywhere.
Chronicle was a really high-quality newspaper.
You mean when they wrote something about us daily?
Yeah. What exactly happened to them?
Well, they got bored with us, Marty. And to be honest, so did I.
But still, here we are working together again. Funny, huh?
Yeah, hilarious.
It's like the media or like the internet. If they saturate thing, like Pedro Pascal is all the phase like now. What is it? All the craze now. Gotta give it to him. He's a good actor. But if they like oversaturate things and like over and over and they post this on Twitter, my brain tends to like be like enough already. Even with Keanu Reeves, I love Keanu Reeves. If you saturate like too much, I start getting bored. Jaded of it.
Whoa, look at that. Isn't that the new...
It is, Marty. A brand
Oh, he's doing a
new
good job in
942
fucking The Last of Us.
Silver
I swear to
Hawk.
God.
Haven't seen such beauty since I left Averia.
Of all that's furry. Whose is it?
Maybe it's Ibn Wessler's. I guess he's not.
I gotta catch up on The Mandalorian, but
Yeah,
that's when
he
I'm in the
sounds
mood
like
to
a fella
watch
who drives around in one of
series
these
and stuff.
Lucky bastard.
So I can have like a long thing to watch. I hate when like they just stop it.
Hey, that's your old friend, right? Wait, what was his name? Lawrence? Lamar? No, Liam.
Lewis. Yes, it's him.
To be honest, Sonny, I always thought that guy's not all there in the head.
Nobody's perfectly sane in Clawville, Marty. But if not for this old rabbit, I wouldn't be here today. I'll never forget that.
Should I thank him for that?
Or kill him for it?
You're reading my mind, boss. Honestly, I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos, cufflinks, and wallets. And in the mirror, they're just brooches, necklaces, and earrings.
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. They live by different rules.
That was kind of deep.
It's not. Just bullshit. There's more where that came from.
Ooh, teach me, master.
When you're old and wise like me, you'll realize none of it is worth a damn thing.
Wait, that was deep again, right?
Maybe it was, Marty. Maybe it was.
Amazing.
What is it, Mr. Dessel has a point. Hold on, I'm scratching my back, sorry. He has a point at the end. You notice all this shit don't fucking matter. You know what Frank told me? He was like, just, what is it? Just shave it all off. Like, he's willing to help me shave my hair down to like specs. And give it a, what do you call this? A fade. And I'm willing to do it too, shave all my shit. I've done it once too. Was married, I mean when I was with him. I think he's the only one that I ever like completely shaved my head off. Well, not to the point of baldness, just specs. Well, I could speak to him, okay.
Sonny, my dear friend.
Hi, Lewis. This is my partner. But I'm sure
doesn't matter at the end.
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty. I'm a big admirer of your work.
Pleasure's all mine, Lawrence.
Lawrence? Anyways, so the legendary Chicken Police back together? Isn't it amazing news?
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment. Or something like that.
I see. Well, that's a shame.
See you inside?
I have...
Oh, they make him stuttering, I think because of the way rabbits constantly, are... What is this? I forget what type of animal is this.
Jeez, look at that guy.
That's not a guy. That's a demon. Straight from the dog-eared pages of a cheap detective novel.
Yeah, I bet his name's Bill.
Nah.
He's a type of goat?
$5 for Bill?
Okay, I'm in.
Is he a... Oh, he is a goat. Is he... No, he's not a ram. A ram has more of a circular... The goat?
Howdy, pal.
Yes, he is.
Gentlemen, how can I help you on this wonderful, chilly night?
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you gentlemen here before. May I ask?
Stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works. So what do you have to do to get in?
Nothing's easier, sir. Are you on the list?
The list? Yeah,
don't tell me you forgot.
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not on the list tonight.
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sirs. In that case, you can't come in.
Yeah, right. Thanks.
What's your name, by the way?
Pleasure, gentlemen.
What can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big guy?
You mean Miss Natasha Katsenko, sir?
You're right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
And, that's it? Well, that's, unbelievable.
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything more.
Say, big guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
But of course, Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman, and also a frequent visitor of the club.
Is that so? Good to know. And?
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
Damn, dude.
Look, I really don't want any trouble, but...
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like, coppers. Forgive the slang. I can't let just anybody in, and there are some I am strictly forbidden to. Please, you have to understand.
Listen here, you cow. Do you have any idea who we are? You ever read the papers?
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I read the news and more, and I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr. Santino Featherland and Mr. Marty Machikin. The Bell of the Pantheress is one of my favorite books.
Oh my god, not the books again.
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to use force on you.
He's gonna end up headbutting them or stomping on the chickens.
Relax, Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast. Thanks for the information, pal. Have a nice night.
Thank you for understanding, gentlemen. And forgive me for my austere composition.
No problem, Shakespeare.
Yeah, he's kind of soft-spoken for a bouncer. Well, that's what they have to be, cool, calm, and collected. How am I gonna get in?
Look, Lewis, that bouncer over there.
Well, yes. He is a bit intimidating, but his manners are impeccable. Am I right?
Yes, indeed, but it seems tonight we're not on his list.
Oh, I see. Oh, I get it. I get it. You'd like to go in, but he won't let you.
Yeah, something like that.
No, no problem at all. Come with me. I'll talk to him.
Much obliged, pal.
Yeah, thanks, Bunny.
Excuse me.
Ah, jeez, what the hell's wrong with you, Marty?
What? Did I say something wrong?
Guy's a dick.
Sir, how'd you do?
Everything's fine, Mr. Hayworth.
Good. Look, this noble pair of pigeons are my friends. They're on the list, okay?
L'archulamonde, sir.
And as for you, you owe me one, gentlemen.
Thanks, old pal.
It was my pleasure to help you, as always.
Oh, so we got one. Can I ask him his name?
Yes, gentlemen.
Hey, big guy, what's your name again?
My name is Archibald, sir. Archibald Conway.
Well, that's not a Bob.
Excusez-moi, monsieur?
What? No way, that's not even a real name.
Sorry to disappoint you,
They thought it
sir,
was
but,
well as Billy Goat
Conway,
Gruff or Bob Desso. Billy Goat Gruff.
Conway to my friends.
Well, thanks, Blackjack. It was a pleasure. We'll be on our way now.
The Tsar Club welcomes
Nickname
you,
is
gentlemen.
Blackjack.
The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilt whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty dames and the clinking of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip. A dangerous place for someone like
Damn, that smell of alcohol.
No matter how alien I felt, it was strangely like coming home. Welcome to the Tsar. Well, here we are.
All right, before I get back, I'm gonna put.
Mother of...
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Don't even think about it.
Oh, men these days. So, we're here to find a dame called Natasha.
I have a hunch she won't be hard to find. Let's mingle and try to avoid suspicion.
Just like always.
No, Marty, not like always. This time it's for real.
Hey, what's up, Rose? How's it? Oh my God, how's it been? That's a beautiful antlers. Big buck stage, fox fella.
So, where the hell is Natasha?
Let's ask that stud over there with those nice gals.
That guy looks way too horny for my taste.
Oh man, you're
no pun intended.
You just need to get used to it again.
What if... this is the life, huh? What's this guy do? Real estate? Mob accountant? Or is he a movie star?
He looks like a coat hanger to me.
That was actually worse than the previous joke.
I try.
A fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
What?
Oh, nothing. I read it somewhere.
Fascinating. I didn't know you could read.
Ha ha ha. Very funny.
Being an asshole. Oh, really? Maybe you're hoping for something new.
I was hoping to have missed the main event.
You're a rusty old cock, that's why.
So says the little butt jam.
But what? That's not even a word.
It is now, all because of you. You should feel honored. Butt jam.
You know, Sonny, sometimes you're like an evil little child.
Yeah, the mods always make the game interesting. Changes it a little bit. Does he have anything else to say?
This is the life, huh?
He looks
okay.
like I try.
Ooh, a llama with a goat. I can't diss with them. Oh my God. The lynx. Bogan and the Bandicoot, the big sheep.
Those movies where the femme fatale gets everything in the end and the poor detective's left stranded?
Yep. Just
Foreshadowing?
Like
Oh yeah, true. Surprised a lot of people use that mod. I've seen a lot of streams with people with that gun.
Huh. Another Lupus movie. Jeez. Is there
Very
nothing
helpful,
today
too.
They're not trying to sell with this guy?
Whoa, don't be rude, Sonny. Lupus is a timeless genius. Have you seen Predator City? God, I'm still getting chicken bumps. But wait, who's that next to him?
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Nah, never heard of her.
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Oh, gods, even her name makes me go weak in the knees.
Watch your blood pressure, pal.
Don't mind me, just women and guns are my only weakness.
No shit.
Oh my God.
Ooh, I've seen this. Hicks Poodle plays a private eye, hired to
Really?
look for a woman, then gets into some kind of blackmail thing that's connected to the first case. And
Hey, Marty?
what? Yeah?
I don't give a shit.
Let's talk to the henchman.
This guy is certainly not a gangster henchman.
Of course he's not.
Hey, Marty, I bet you wouldn't dare to go up to him and ask if he hasn't seen your fur coat.
What? Why? I'm mad, yeah, but not suicidal.
Ah, are you chicken or what?
Piss off, old bird.
Nah, chicken shit.
They're literally like fucking with each other, I see. Archibald Blackjack Conway, species ram. Oh, I knew he was a ram. Ovis Aries. That's my sign right there. Aries. Male. Special feature, big as a mountain, talks like a poet, smells like a barn. Oh, wait. The boulder standing guard in front of the entrance of the Tsar. He's probably reports straight to Ibn Wessler. Let's imagine he's exceptionally well educated and has an elaborate vocabulary. Yeah, he's smart. Oh, what the fuck? My man's, what the fuck is this shit?
A man's best friend.
That's not a dog, Sonny. That's a horse. He just has a very weird mane.
I didn't mean him, Marty. I meant the bar.
Oh, I see, right. Yeah, because that totally makes sense.
Two whiskeys, kid, and no horsing around.
I've never heard that one before. Sonny, you gotta drive, you know?
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey, Longface, give me a glass of tap water too, okay?
Yes, sir. Coming right up. That wasn't exactly what I meant.
As I recall, you're always bragging about hiding your shotgun in your coat so well, no one can see it.
Sure. Maybe I have it with me now. What?
Well, do you see that bottle, Marty? That's a 28-year-old Golden Eagle whiskey.
Of all the furry gods, you're right.
And they've just left it on the bar. Someone ordered it, got so drunk he forgot all about it. So?
So we're confiscating it as evidence.
Yeah, well, more like stealing it. But if it's easier for you.
You're twisted, pal. But to be honest, I've no objections.
Shit.
Look, Sonny, I know it's not my place, but
achievement unlocked.
That guy when his problems had gone too far.
You're treading on thin ice, Marty.
Are you calling him an alcoholic?
Look, fellas at the station are talking, you know? All kinds of things. Moses, Plato, Bosco, and the others.
Talking, eh? About what? About why Blood Boil took my badge? About what an untrustworthy alcoholic wreck I am?
Look, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter.
Good, and let it stay that way.
At least we're cracking this one together, yeah?
Sure, Marty.
I just took a nice bottle of liquor.
Tell me, Hey Breath, have you seen...
Oh my god, this dude is a dick.
Not yet, sir. But she's coming on soon.
Well, can you tell me
that's what I expect the horse to sound like.
Sir, I don't want to.
What about...
Exactly what I expect the horse to sound like.
$5, maybe?
But, sir, you haven't even paid for your drinks yet. Yeah, stop riding on the details, Big Nose. You do your job, and we'll do ours, okay?
I mean, we're not here for work, of course. We're just here to relax.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Just a little fun. Of course, gentlemen.
He just called me Big Nose? What the fuck?
Gentlemen, your drinks.
Yeah, sorry, but we have to run. Thanks anyway, Bojack.
Ugh, my name is not Bojack. I'd tip you, pal, but I don't have any change, so... Sure, sir. The Tsar welcomes you back anytime.
Sounds good, Bojack.
Oh my god.
She has pretty long legs. I mean, pretty and long legs for a squirrel, but I don't want to be prejudiced.
Is she a squirrel or a rabbit?
Stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to investigate, remember?
Oh, that is a squirrel. Okay. The fuck are you looking at, sir?
There's Philmar.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Philmar. Because that's what he calls himself, right?
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia, way before Clawville. Another place and another life.
Sounds good. Like the blurb of some cheap pulp fiction book.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's worth saying hi to. Well, well, if it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
What type of bird is he? I forgot.
No, I don't use that name anymore.
Okay, Mr. Dumbass alias Philmar Lowe.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with the Feather Pillow Mafia is a turkey, right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
He's a falcon?
I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Philmar Lowe, and that's that.
I'm gonna have to look him up on his Dessa.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for
Notice the snake the chicken has almost like a snake-like eye.
You look terrible, like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like
You notice that shit. They look, of course, like old fucking...
angelic voice.
They have snake-like eyes, like around like this or here.
Oh boy.
Like reptilian.
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet.
Like those birds have more of a this or eye. It's weird.
If I'm not mistaken, the joint is hers.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation. She's not the kind to toy with, if you know what I mean.
Any useful information?
For free?
Stop clucking around, Philmar.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other, I'll deny you in a blink.
Good to see you too, old pal. We'll be back.
That's a raven? Oh, some people came into the ball! Alright, hold on, let me see. I see the people. Yep, exactly, you're right. I thought he was more like of a small bird. Philmar Lowe, falcon, Falco Berigora, male. Special feature, an absolute average, forgettable guy, and my old acquaintance from Averia. The name he goes by nowadays is an old comrade from before the the Clawville times. He's one of the best private eyes in the city, and just like most of them, he gets in trouble with the law pretty often. Yet he's one of the very few people who can still be trusted in Clawville. Good old Philmar must know something about Natasha that could be important for the case. But he won't talk until I meet her. He seemed a bit nervous. It must be something really significant. Alright. So that means I have to turn around somewhere because they came to the bar. Are they over here? Oh, yes, they are.
Isn't that?
Yes, it is. The great Ibn Wessler, in the flesh. So much for our incognito.
You think he noticed us?
Only if he's not entirely blind.
Great.
Who's this?
That woman with Ibn. I think I know her from somewhere.
Maybe in your dreams, pal.
If he says he knows her, he must know her from somewhere.
Just act nonchalant, my friend.
No, it can't be.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
No, Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
It's me, Marty McChicken.
Oh, God.
We had a one-night stand.
Surprise. The Rooster Copper's in person.
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name
I like how they have her all in black like a raven. You know what would have been awesome? If they had her hand like feathers, but did it pretty like nice.
Marty McChicken, sir. I just introduced myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
Oh yeah. I'm so happy to see you.
Hello, boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
Yeah, so, we were, just in the neighborhood, and...
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart, Natasha.
Oh, I see.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood red paint. The usual stuff.
Is it Olivia?
Familiar with this kind of thing?
Oh yeah, indeed. It's nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because of this simple matter. But to be honest, I understand. I would have taken matters into my own hands, you see. But I'm kind of busy.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's rather tired.
A hamster?
If you would excuse us.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough. So, how can I help you?
We've got a few questions, if you don't mind.
I'm at your service.
Oh, assistant and escort. Finding out whether there's anything other than a working relationship between Miss Crow and Mr. Rat could be. Olivia Blackwig, Crow, Corvus Corona. Gender female. Special feature unusually tall and slim for a crow. She is quiet and mysterious. Okay. Why did you give up the Tsar Club?
Nice bunker you got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that. Listen, detective. If you want to know something, please ask straight, huh?
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional.
Look, detective. If you want to know something, just ask.
All right, Mr. Wessler.
Oh my god, I gotta go into the questioning.
Wessler's a tricky guy. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about him, so I have to be cunning. I can't just pin him against a wall. Yet. How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
And now?
Now I'm kinda interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
Good point.
Thank you. Are we done?
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It seems like the most...
Why didn't you just call the police?
Huh? Why? What would have been the use of that? A few messages aren't enough for a case. You should know that.
Harassment makes for a case. So do threats.
Who were you trying to convince, Sonny? Huh? They would have laughed in my face. Anyway, you know, the police station. Once I set foot in there, I'm not coming out again.
Your lawyers are too good for that, Eben.
Yeah, I guess you're right, chicken.
No!
Why would anyone have reason to blackmail your girlfriend?
I don't know. Maybe because she's my girlfriend?
You think that's enough?
It's plenty enough.
Good point.
Oh, are you finally getting to a point? Or do you really want to dig around in my private life? Because, people who do that end up in the alley. If you catch my drift.
Very much so, Mr. Wessler. Wessler is tougher than I thought, and he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush. Do you spend a lot of your time here?
It's a strange question, you know.
Humor me.
Well, of course I spend a lot of time here. I'm here every time Natasha performs. Sadly, yeah, it's getting rarer.
Is it compatible with your other businesses?
Huh? What? Writing threatening messages and hiding them?
I didn't say that.
You're sly for a foul, Featherland. But this ain't your territory, is it?
I guess not, Mr. Wessler.
He says stop being, it says quick-tempered secretive.
Business going well, Mr. Wessler?
Depends on which one.
Real estate, catering, charity, protection, extortion, bribing cops, contraband, the usual.
Funny guy.
How are the casinos?
Fine, thank you. Gambling has always been
yes.
Luck is expensive around here.
Damn, if only I knew that. I heard gambling was illegal.
And I've heard you're not on the force at the moment.
Then it seems we have a fair fight.
On uneven ground, Mr. Featherland. I'm not sure I'd stand on it for long, if I were you.
That was candid.
I try to be clear.
Fuck it.
Is everything all right between you and Natasha?
Yeah, you don't beat around the bush, do you? Understandable, I guess. Naturally, our relationship is stable and perfect. I'm the setting, she's the gemstone. If you know what I mean.
I rarely hear such poetry, but I understand exactly what you mean, Mr. Wessler.
So, you have your answer.
No recent friction?
Wouldn't you like to know?
It would make my job easier.
Yes.
It would only lead you astray. So be glad that I tell you no. No friction.
Ibn is quick-tempered, and I can use that to my advantage.
He'll fuck up saying something.
Softened him with my previous questions. Now it's time to be specific and ruthless.
So that means if he'll fucking he'll slip up.
The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora, so I accidentally let some big secret slip out, huh?
A simple answer would work.
You know, Natasha, she's both connoisseur and muse. So, how was it? When was it exactly?
You don't remember? That's strange.
Yeah. The Millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage. Maybe she still doesn't know it was me. Then one day, I invited her for a drink with a promise that if she was willing to meet me, I'd buy the place for her.
I guess she was willing.
The next day, she had the club in her name.
Well, That is romantic.
Eh, there are many kinds of romance, Birdman. There's cheap and there's expensive.
Also, she was a great hoe, and she, what do you call that?
Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah, at my place in Gold Town. But she has her own kind of a weekend house.
How often does she use the weekend house?
Yeah, every other weekend, roughly.
I see. That's very important information.
Yeah.
I think I'm only gonna get 4 stars for this.
So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at, but I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Illegal gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red. Yeah, right.
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first, please, listen to her sing. She's on soon.
I think I'm only gonna get 4 stars. Decent cop. God damn it, that was hard. So final thoughts. That's how you do it, partner. Not quite like old times, but you still got it. The old rooster still remembers some tricks. IBM's trying very hard to change the subject when it comes to the threats. He's obviously knows more than he's willing to tell. Fuck. I should have pressured him on
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
I have no doubt about that, unfortunately.
Hey, we should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
I don't know you, sir.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Please, take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
We're gonna hear kitty purr. No, she does have a nice voice. I hope this ain't fucking, what do you call this? This motherfucker.
Sonny.
That's how he got the rat.
It's dead.
Kitty likes to play with her food.
That was, unique.
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment before.
Forgive me, my name is Santino Featherland.
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
More or less.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
You were amazing, dear, as always.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
But of course.
Ibn will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you both out.
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs. Meet me there in 20 minutes. Come along.
I've heard her voice before.
You'd be too conspicuous otherwise.
Hey.
Is that Jennifer Hale?
You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha.
Is that Jennifer Hale? I think I've heard her voice before.
A short pause, then another.
I know I've seen or heard her in a lot of games.
Go, before he comes back.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her. She wore danger like a perfume.
I like the narration. Always in Nar movies they do that shit.
It attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to be the microphone as she whispers her melodies, or the pillow she rests her feet on while reading some cheap romance.
Slow down, dude.
I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching, barely covering her marble skin. But I was a cop.
There goes lust.
Time wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup. Keep your distance, Sonny. Just keep your distance.
Oh my God. Let's look at the painting.
Gee, that is a unique picture. And kind of daring. I admit I've never seen anything quite like it before.
Of course.
Yes, I admit it's a little daring. I keep it. It evokes good memories. A precious old friend of mine. A most wonderful artist.
He's got an eye, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Considering his model.
Was that supposed to be some kind of compliment?
I don't know. I don't compliment often. Not on purpose, anyway.
Oh, you're funny.
I bet you spend a lot of your time staring into the mirror. Do you even recognize yourself?
Maybe you were trying to be rude, but, you know, that's a very good question.
I was just trying to be rude.
Oh, really? Well, then I'm sorry.
Don't mention it. This woman's aware of her charm, and she knows how to use it. A rare and dangerous combination.
Especially around week. Let me shut up.
Bourbon, Mr. Featherland.
In a glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel like this may be a long night.
I hope it doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
Oh, you are a funny guy.
So I've been told. Anyway, lovely room.
Yes. Look, Mr. Featherland.
It's sunny. Saves us a lot of time.
Okay, Sonny.
So, why am I here?
You know, men tend to babble in my presence.
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type to beat around the bush.
Is it too banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
Terribly.
So can I start the unpleasant questions?
I've asked you here so you can do what you do best.
Really? I thought you asked.
I gotta be
because you wanted
detective
me to
again.
Investigate for you. But if you'd rather be drinking.
Oh, you do have a sense of humor. How reassuring.
Only if I'm a bit hungover. That's usually quite common.
Oh, please drop the act about being the alcoholic, heartbroken ex-cop, Sonny. It would undoubtedly suit you, but I've seen you scanning my room. From the second you set foot in here, you started working, and everything I say gets sorted in your brain. Am I right?
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it's something like that.
Well, she knows how men work.
Sonny, come at me.
Oh, that's something I don't hear often. With pleasure.
Okay. Natasha's a mysterious woman indeed and seems dangerous too, but she's undoubtedly in serious trouble. The question is she the source of the problem or is something else? Why did it go? Didn't I read that already? Ibn was acting quite strange and he hesitated when I mentioned how he met Natasha. I would be interested to hear the story from another point of view. Ibn's very hard to change the subject when it comes to the threat. He already knows more than he's willing. So I'm gonna have to talk to her about Ibn.
Come to daddy, darling. Come to daddy.
I can't drag it? Like, this is the only thing blinking.
Natasha is a confident woman. I can exploit that. But I must be careful. Every part of her oozes danger. That was a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
So that means she'll speak truthfully, no matter what questions I ask.
Also the owner, if I'm not mistaken.
Sadly, I don't have the time. But this stage still calls my name. And I perform just a few times a year. And always with a new song.
So that was all the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that's what you mean. Yes.
The picture on the wall is quite daring.
Only if you knew how old I was at the time.
I think I'm on a slippery slope here.
Come on, don't be shy. Ask me.
All right. How old were you?
Did you really believe I'd tell you?
You're quite a player, aren't you?
Life is anything but a game, detective.
You tell me. What can you tell me about Ibn Wessler?
You should be more specific. What do you want to know?
Do you think this is a cliched formula, the bimbo and the mob boss? Ooh, I can't hit her hard yet. She might take offensive. No, that's probably irrelevant.
How much do you know about Ibn's business dealings?
More than most wives do. About as much as lovers would, but not that much. I see what I see, but I choose not to pay attention.
Maybe that's smart of you, maybe it's the opposite. In any case, you get the Clawville tone.
What do you mean?
Well, I've worked in a lot of cities and a lot of countries, ma'am. But the art of beating around the bush is masterful here. And you're a true artist.
I take that as a compliment, Mr. Featherland.
It was meant to be one, Miss Katsenko. Don't you see a correlation between your partner's activity and the threats?
That's a disappointing cop-like question.
I am a cop.
I was about to say.
You're different. You're too rough on the outside and too vulnerable on the inside for a regular cop.
Am I that transparent?
A little bit. My eyesight's better than most.
Of course, you're a cat.
Natasha, don't you worry about the possibility of a connection?
Of course I worry about it. I'm not stupid. Those who are clever learn to fear. I learned at a young age, before I even had the chance to live.
Gee, well, thank you for your honesty. Deep behind the diamond skin lies the truth. It doesn't matter how hard Natasha's trying to hide it. She's scared. Now I must concentrate to finally find out what I want to know. What was in those threats, exactly?
The message itself is not a threat. It's just a word.
But a word again and again is threatening.
Exactly.
So?
You really don't have any idea which word could be used for a woman like me?
I guess I do. Yes, I think I know what it could be.
Whore. Cat got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes, that was in the message. That was printed on the paper and painted on my wall in giant red letters.
Well, thank you for your honesty.
Ooh, you know who I think it is?
What about Fillmore? Is he here because of you?
Mr. Lowe helped me before, and yes, he was the first I approached.
You've managed to...
It's either the Crow, Fillmore,
Doesn't keeping two eyes
but the
on
Crow.
fire give me a
The
better
Crow is the
chance?
one that's like
But you don't have
tapping
to
a little
worry.
bit.
He didn't find anything.
Jealous of the
Interested
rat.
anymore, no matter how much I offer to pay him.
Why?
You'll have to ask him.
I think I'll do that. A dark shadow from the past, an ex-lover, a husband, maybe.
I'm surprised you asked that just now.
Well, I have my habits. Some call my methods peculiar.
What a curious way to put it.
I'm a curious kind of fellow.
So?
I've never been married, and I don't really have any serious relationship before Hobart.
A more dangerous, not serious relationship, maybe?
I've never been with anyone long enough for them to hate me.
Love is just another face of hate.
So is hate a face of love then?
Yes. Were you on the run?
It's a thin line.
No, Mr. Featherland. I came to Clawville with a clean slate, and I'd like to believe it will stay that way.
You mean as the girlfriend of Ibn Wessler, the biggest mob boss in Clawville? Yeah, good luck with that. Natasha is a mysterious woman, but I must gouge out at least one of her secrets. Enough games. It's time to know why I'm here.
Oh, that's right.
Let's stop beating about the bush. How do you know Molly?
I'm prepared for that question, but it's still not easy.
You knew very well that if you
High
threw
school
in the
friend?
name of my wife, I'd come to you no matter how vague and suspicious the case was. I just want to know if you're simply a manipulator or you're really that desperate.
I really know her. I'm not lying.
Oh, really?
High school friend
Were
or?
you a nurse too? Forgive me, but I don't think so.
Don't be rude and so cynical, Sonny.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my throat.
Molly is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but I knew that if I didn't mention it to you, you wouldn't have come.
Yeah, Natasha.
Must be a great detective.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me. That's what you're famous for.
Don't go there. Flattery doesn't work.
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have brought your wife into this.
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore. On paper she is, but I haven't seen her in years.
Oh, they haven't got divorced yet?
I didn't know.
Really?
They're estranged.
I did. I knew. I checked you out before I sent Deborah.
Luck me. This case is getting more and more intriguing. What exactly do you want from me?
You are really as good as they say you are. And I'm not selling lucky dips, Sonny. Find them, whoever they are, and...
Whatever it takes?
Not exactly, but something like that.
You know, if I didn't see the speck of fear behind the confidence shining in your eyes, I wouldn't take the case.
I'm not afraid.
You're terrified, Natasha. Don't be ashamed.
You must solve this. As soon as you can. Money's not an issue.
Decent cop. Okay. Natasha Katsenko. Final thoughts. That's how you do it, partner? Okay. The threats are rather the threatening word in the message sent to Natasha is simply whore. It's brief, but says a lot regardless. Somebody remembers her time as being a hoe? Who can it be? It could be the Raven, the Crow. It could be, what's his name, Jealous, Fillmore. Or it can be the Rat, too. Can't be Molly.
Just one more thing, Sonny.
Natasha?
Please, come to 37 Rochester Street in Flower Town tonight. I'd like to show you something that could be of a great help in your investigation.
I was afraid this was coming. Why there? Why not here and now?
It's something I keep hidden there. I won't take the risk of Ibn or one of his men seeing it.
Isn't Ibn too dangerous to keep secrets from?
Sonny, a woman is naked without her secrets. I knew you would understand.
Oh yeah, I understand everything. So, when do we meet? The night is almost over.
I'll be there in an hour. Don't be early, and don't be too late.
Look, Natasha, you know...
Please, this is very important to me.
Sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up dead.
Thank you.
Until later, Natasha.
Goodbye, Sonny.
Natasha is afraid and her fear is genuine, but she's still isn't telling me everything regardless, and I don't like it. She invited me to her weekend house to show me something. In any other situation, I'd be glad about it, but in this case, I'm worried. Seems Fillmore was used to work with for Natasha, but he got out of the case before the Grand kept a piece of evidence as any good PI would.
Calling Booze darling, it's kind of weird, don't you think?
Says someone who calls his gun collection his harem.
Harem.
Touché. I'll shut it.
His harem? Isn't it harem?
Well,
weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car?
I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something happened to you.
You thought Natasha had eaten me alive, huh?
Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
I'm too old for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predators to me.
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you.
Oh.
Oh, it's you. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Look, we really don't want to dig into your personal life, but...
But what exactly is my relationship with Mr. Wessler? And how close am I to him?
You don't beat around the bush, ma'am.
Well, actually, I remember.
I don't have time to chit-chat, Mr. Featherland. So yes, I'm not one to beat around the bush. And no, I'm not sleeping with Mr. Wessler.
But you wish you were.
Thanks for the quick and straight answer.
Anything else?
Damn, there's something really going on. He dipped like that fast?
So, have you talked to Natasha?
In fact, yes. She was kind of mysterious.
I bet she was. You know, I've never abandoned a case before. Not voluntarily, anyway. But that woman...
You're too old for this shit, huh?
As you say, pal.
That's exactly how I felt, too.
Before you leave, take this and examine it closely.
What is it?
The reason I've decided all of this is not worth it for me.
Wow, that sounds encouraging.
Take care of yourselves, guys. This case, maybe it goes deeper than you'd think.
Oh, that makes my feathers stand on end.
Ah, old croakers. You're safe while I'm here. Okay, I didn't say anything.
What do you give me?
We stepped into it, didn't we?
Names and, well, numbers.
Of all that's furry, what kind of a list is this?
Exactly. I have no idea, but I don't even want to find out.
Those names, all top dogs. Maybe they play cards together.
Sure, that's very likely. Anyway, I pried this list out of a dead man's hand. Somebody dropped him outside the forest, a few miles from the Wessler residence.
I should have known she was keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets? She's the secret herself.
Thanks, Filmar. This could be important.
Don't thank me. Maybe I've just signed your death warrant.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, shut up, Marty.
New location. I recognize a few names on the list Filmar shoved in my hand. Into my hand, but all of them belong to the respected elite of Clawville. It could be a wedding roster, but I doubt the case. We're in a secret society? A weekend house. The list with all those imposing names must have something to do with Natasha and thus with the threats too. She messed around with one of those names on the list, or all of them? No wonder the word whore is the one that goes around. Well, let's see. Let me see if he has anything to say here.
Ooh, a nice cup of coffee a la Zip, huh?
We're not here for the coffee, Marty. Zip always knows more than what he lets on. It'd be worth interrogating the old trash panda.
If he forgave us for wrecking his joint last time.
He'll never forgive us, Marty, but we helped him out of trouble so many times, he's not gonna have any choice.
I hope you're right, old bird.
God Jeez, boys. Out of 2,000 joints in the city, had to end up here, huh?
Hello to you too, Zip. How's it hanging?
I had no problems, until now.
Ah, don't be such a drama queen. We just want to ask you a couple of questions, then we're out of here.
And we won't even trash your place this time. What do you say?
I say let's get it over with very, very quickly, chickens.
Relax, pal. We'll be as fast as a hummingbird.
I'm not your pal, and you're as far from a hummingbird as I'm from a polar bear.
Oh, come on, Zip. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Who the fuck is this?
Damn it, what's the scribbler doing here?
Sniffing some juicy story?
I think I still owe him a great big left hook.
What did he do this time?
Oh, nothing. Just since I first met him, I wanted to punch him in the face.
I can understand that.
He has a punchable face. Timothy Saltwater. Species seagull, Larus belcheri. Gender male. Special feature, loud, annoying, and overly enthusiastic. And unfortunately, he is the #1 fan of the Chicken Police. Mod? Scribbler Tim, Scribbler Tim, real name Timothy Saltwater. He is a douchebag, a real noisy bastard. A nosy bastard, and an annoying little shit. But still, I have to admit, he is the best investigative reporter in Clawville. Back in the day, he had a big part in the Chicken Police becoming what we were for a long time, real star cops. Okay. Gotta be careful what you say.
Hello, Timothy. Scribblers don't celebrate New Year's.
Hello, boys. What a pleasure to see you.
Exactly what a seagull I expect a seagull to sound like.
Not me, anyway. I'm always where the story is.
Mm-hmm. And where's the story now? I can't see it anywhere.
It just stepped through the door, pal.
Oh, you mean us? Well, I think I'll have to disappoint you.
The Chicken Police.
I'm sorry if
are
I'm
back
like
together.
so into the game.
I can't let that go without an ink stain. Am I right?
No, Timmy, you can. We're not working. We're just having a little fun, that's all.
Oh, you can
I'm
tell
not
his
buying that, boys.
is like, you can tell like older.
We'll see about
Got
that.
a little gray on it. You see if he has anything new to say.
Look what we found, Zip.
Furry hell. Who'd you beat to death for that?
Beat to death? Who do you think we are? We simply confiscated it.
You sneaky broilers. I'll give you $50 for it.
Don't make me laugh. It's worth 3 times that.
Oh, come on. Give me a break.
Tough luck, Trash Panda.
We also ran into Filmar.
Filmar? Who's that?
A grumpy old raggedy-ass hawk. His manners are even worse than mine. Ring a bell?
He's a falcon, goddammit.
Was Marlowe. Now he goes by Filmar Lowe.
Oh, I see. So that means he's still alive? Yeah, I'm almost not surprised. The old guy has a reputation of being indestructible, huh?
He is. And he gave us something that could mean something. Look at this, Zip.
Holy crap, what's this? The guest list at a king's birthday party?
Hey, that's not even a bad guess.
What do you make of it?
This piece of paper's from so high up where I've never been myself, boys, so don't ask me.
We spoke to Natasha. She's scared.
Well, it's not good life insurance to be the girl of the most powerful gangster in the city.
It's
Yeah,
not
but
about that.
even the rat's acting scared and like
Writing
shaky.
offensive messages to her. She feels threatened.
I only know that every second husband in the city wants to have her, and every second wife wants to wring her neck because of that. Nothing else.
Thanks, Zip, but we're not any further ahead.
But not further back, right?
I'm gonna stay until 1 and then I'm gonna call it. Oh, you guys don't see this, oh my god, hold on. Oh, you guys did see him when he spoke. All right. I'm like bugging over here.
So, out with it. Stop winding me up. I'm almost consumed by all this excitement.
We've just come from the Zone Club, Zip. Who do you think we met?
I want to do some stuff on streamer, but like fix the rate stuff.
Hobart Ibn Wessler, the rat
I wish I
crime
could,
himself.
but
That on, pal.
What a surprise. So, what do you want to know? Just because I don't know anything.
Of course you
I
don't.
wish I could.
Just a couple questions.
Go on, boys. Hurry up, will you?
I want to do some more stuff on streamer, but and it's gonna take a lot of brain power till I start shutting down. Oh wait, no. Let me see if he has anything more to say.
Is that rag you work for still around, Tim?
You mean the most read and highest ranking newspaper of the city, the Clawville Chronicle?
Oh yeah, that's what it's called.
I see that you still have your famous sense of humor, Sonny. Such a joy.
Yeah, I do.
Even pelicans have an almost prehistoric look to them. And it's scary. Alright, so that's what he's gonna keep repeating. I gotta go to the weekend house. Go to Clawville PD.
I don't know, Sonny. What exactly are we doing here?
Let's hope we can learn something about Natasha and Ibn by sniffing around before we visit that weekend house in Flowerville.
Learn something from Phyllis and Roy's.
Well, I wasn't exactly thinking about them.
Yeah, figures.
Never know. What is it? What people might know? Shit, just ask.
How's it going tonight, boys?
Uneventful so far, Sonny. But now that you're rolling together again, I suppose we'll have some excitement to look forward to.
What do you mean?
Are you kidding? Last time you shot up a theater, and if I remember correctly, each other.
That was a complicated evening.
Aye, sure. Complicated.
Stop busting my chops, asshole.
Do you want to hear some juicy gossip, boys?
That's what I came here for.
Deputy Malloy got so drunk, he fell asleep on the toilet. It took them an hour to find him.
Stupid oaf. So that's why Blood Boil was here.
Yeah, aye, and he's in a pretty sore mood because he had to come in on New Year's Eve.
Just our luck.
No. Your luck is that he's too busy to care about you two lovers right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
You guys have anything useful to say?
Well, keep up the good work, boys.
No, I guess
Or
not.
this hanging around thing you do.
Thanks, chickens.
Ooh, I noticed they got the like the feet, legs, but the arms and this is more like rodent type.
Hey, big guy.
Hey, Cox, what's up? Back here so soon? Did you get nostalgic all of a sudden, Sonny?
I'd rather be anywhere else than here, Bosco, but we're sniffing around on a case.
Hoo-hoo. Are you trespassing again?
Who? Us? What are you thinking?
No, just an old case. Still open. Not official, but not active either. We're not bothering anyone. You know, old habits die hard.
I know. I'm just messing with you. So, how can I help you?
Do you still remember Philmar?
Do you mean Philip? Of course I remember. He's got quite the reputation with that Philmar alias.
We just met him. Small world, huh? Do you know what he's up to these days?
Yeah, as far as I know, he's investigating petty blackmail cases and sneaking after poor bastards cheating on their wives.
Anything else? Did he get mixed up in something that stirred up a storm recently?
Yeah,
He just said something there.
We haven't seen him at the PD for a while. He's usually a frequent visitor. Why? Did he run into some fishy business again?
Possible, Bosco. But I'm not sure he'd want to make the same mistake.
Wise decision.
Listen, Bosco, what do you make of this list?
Don't mind me, I'm shaving.
The guest list is some fancy ball. These are some rather influential names, the ones I recognize anyway. Movie stars, politicians, a few names from the Council of 12 even, if I'm not mistaken.
You're not.
Are you blackmailing them? Because if you are, I'll gladly accept a nice big juicy bone in exchange for my silence.
Stop screwing around, Bosco. It has nothing to do with our case.
Which is what, exactly?
We're still not gonna tell you.
The fuck you.
Listen, Bosco, what have you heard about that singer, Natasha Katsenko?
Next thing I gotta do is my fucking
with Ibn Wessler?
upper lip,
They
but
say she's the
do that later.
But I've never been into cats, you know.
You couldn't be more racist if you tried, Bosco.
Don't misunderstand me. I don't have a problem with cats at all. I'm simply allergic to them. I can't stand being around them. I don't even take cases with cats.
Good for you. I should have used that excuse myself.
Why? Is your investigation related to her?
What? No, of course not. We just came from
What the
her
fuck
show.
is this, Bosco?
And what's she like?
I just noticed that. What the hell is
Your
this?
cat allergy would go away for the rest of your life if you met her.
Really? Maybe I'll
You
have
just
a go
finished.
and
Yeah, what is it? Having a break?
The boss?
He's not in a good mood. Malloy got so drunk he pissed himself.
And we just put the cherry on top, huh?
Mostly you, Sonny. No offense.
None taken. I'm used to it. Everything rolls right off my feathers. Guess who we met today in person, Mon?
King Hector III?
Even better. The one who commands the king.
Wait a minute. Hobart Wessler?
Damn right. Hobart Ibn Wessler in the flesh.
Wow. And you're still alive. That's quite an accomplishment.
But seriously, have you heard that he wants to get out of the black market business? Allegedly, he's trying to clear his name with some kind of new meat substitute.
His name's gonna be rather difficult to clear.
It's a heroic and impossible venture.
I haven't heard about it, but it's an interesting addition to what I know.
Which is?
Ibn's been acting very strange lately, and he left most of his business dealings to one of his goons, Mickey. Also known as the Butcher, the Mongrel, and the Slayer.
Yeah, we once had the pleasure of meeting him.
That's all I know, boys. I know it's not very much, but it's something, I guess. I'll keep my ears open.
Thanks, Mon.
He says meat substitute, something like that. What? Okay.
Listen, Mon, a reliable old friend shoved this into my hand. Could you take a quick glance at it?
Quite an imposing list. What could those numbers mean? It could be a date even, but no, this is something else.
That's what we were thinking too, and we got nowhere. But you see a lot of documents. So, is there anything familiar about this?
Please have something.
Unfortunately not, boys. The names are imposing indeed, but based on
Something's
this,
telling
it
me I
could
have
be
to go
almost
back to her.
anything. The richest of the rich get together on all kinds of excuses.
Huh, it must be a secret cult.
It could be, of course, but also anything else. I'm sorry I couldn't help you more.
Ah, don't mention it, Mon. Thanks for your time.
Or, wait a minute. There is something.
Oh, stop teasing us, Mon.
I'm sure you've noticed that all the names in the list are men, right?
Yeah, of course we noticed.
Thanks for the observation, Monica.
Don't mention it. I'm just a receptionist.
She just said it right there. All of them are men. One of these names is somebody that she fucked around with. What is it? The Katsenko? Natasha? And one of them is so infatuated with her. What do you call that?
pretty good show at the Tsar Club tonight.
And one of them is probably infatuated with his sending threats at first, and then probably becomes violent later.
She also sang about why she called us there, or rather me.
And?
That's confidential, Dollface. Anyway, I can't help wondering.
Probably the other ones let her do whatever she wanted, and one was obsessive.
I couldn't draw much out of her in person either.
Women like her always have something to hide, Sonny. I think that's exactly what makes men fall head over heels for them.
I know another broad who's all mysterious.
You?
Oh, yeah? What's her name? I'll look her up if we have a file on her.
Marty, shut up.
Oh, you mean me, right?
All mysterious, full of secrets, and grace.
I didn't even hear that, Marty.
She's like the cat, except she's very, like, busybody. I get it. But she's desirable in her own way.
Do we have a file on a woman called Olivia Blackwig? She's currently working as Ibn Wessler's assistant.
We don't have a file on her, but there are a few Blackwigs that could be related to her. Mountain Goat, Crow, or Cayman?
Crow, around 30 to 35. A very pretty socialite.
Maybe we have a catch then. Theodore Blackwig was a rather influential banker until he went bankrupt. He died a few years back, but his daughter could have ended up in the same social circles as Ibn.
And since they lost their money, she took a job as his assistant.
Yeah, it would fit the picture. But it's a big city, Sonny. There may be more than one Crow family with a Blackwig name living here.
Thanks, Mon.
I'm glad I could help, boys, as always. If it doesn't take a lot of my time, that is.
We know, we know. We're not even here anymore.
That's the same voice for the Natasha, but except she has to speak into almost a Russian accent. Did that sound Russian? Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm speaking a little too heavy. I have asked her all the questions.
So soon?
That was fast.
Almost a record.
And I think that is Jennifer Hale, or whoever. I gotta check the name. Jennifer Hale's voice is
How about wish me a happy birthday for a change?
is recognizable.
Is it your birthday today?
Of course not. Don't be silly, Marty. You know exactly when it is. We've talked about it a dozen times.
Yeah, of course I know.
Yeah.
So, could you help us with this and that?
Of course, boys, but be quick about it. I'm in over my head with paperwork and blood boils breathing down my neck.
We'll be quick like a hurricane.
Okay, so we already asked her all the questions. We can't.
Miss Jardine, one of the 7 female officers of the Clawville PD. Officer Barkman, unwavering cop and a slavering beast.
That's a boxer. That's it?
Blood boils in there, and I don't want to run into him.
I wholeheartedly agree, partner. Let's avoid the whole office section as much as possible.
All right, so we can. I missed something back there. Hector III, as almost called him the Fox King, is the third member of the Faluix dynasty. Faluix dynasty. Although Clawville is a very small state, its king is almost the most influential animal in the wilderness. Okay. So that means I have nothing here.
Everything all right, old man?
If there's something we can do for you, just say so, okay?
Well, all right.
I always go back just in case they always say something.
So, how about you tell me what you're really doing here?
Not a chance, Timbo. The truth is, we're already leaving.
Sorry, pal. Maybe next time.
I always hit the menu thinking I want to talk to Zip.
What's up, Zip? Quiet night, I see. And what's Timothy doing here?
That's exactly what I asked him when he wound up here. But yeah, he's a regular nowadays. He must be sniffing some kind of story about the Hive.
About the riots? Have they reached here already?
I ain't seen nothing. More cops around, yeah, as you can see for yourself.
We're not on duty, Zip.
It's still the same. A cop's a cop. A lot come by.
But don't birds eat bugs?
Not much happens.
It will, Zip. I can sniff it in the air.
If you say so, Sonny, your sense of smell is better than mine.
Maybe once.
Huh? What more do you want?
Is it forbidden to stand around at your place?
Go stand around somewhere else in the city.
Alright, so I think this dialogue is done.
Well, if there's one thing I'd learned during 20 years of detective work, it's that if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an army for backup. One time, me and Marty were stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered. And yet, here we were again, about to step alone into something hauntingly familiar.
It's a feather, a white feather?
As the old dogs say, balls to the wall.
This place gives me the creeps.
I wouldn't say I like it either.
Let's take a look around before we go inside.
Textbook.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
Shut up, Marty.
Somebody with a white feather that has feather. It's a bird.
Damn.
It's not a good sign.
Maybe she just lost it when she hurried into the house.
Yeah, right.
Do you think it belongs to Natasha?
No idea. Do you think I measured her feet when I was in her room?
Not sure I want to know, but I wouldn't be surprised.
You'd be surprised. Look at everything. Everything's a clue.
So, this is the word. What can I say? The message is loud and clear.
Yeah, what matters is who is it for and what does it mean?
I can't misunderstand that if I wanted to.
We'll see.
Wait a second, did that bimbo put a spell on you? As you used to say, don't let it cloud your objective judgment, Boss Bird.
Watch who you're talking to, boy.
As we find her dead in her apartment.
Did you bring Big Bertha?
Of course. She's in the trunk.
Take her out.
It's time to get Her Majesty out.
That's what I like to hear.
Marty, before we enter, did you bring Big Bertha?
Of course.
It's time.
That's what I like.
Let's go.
Hello, my beauty.
Just don't point.
That's a nice gun.
Aw, scared? Take it easy. I swore I'm not gonna shoot you again.
Very gallant of you, partner.
Why, are you still pissed at me? I'm happy to remind you why you got shot the first time.
I get it. Just shut the fuck up already.
It's the nothing.
What was that?
Forget it. Just an old quote from a movie. It means it's fucking dark in here.
No, it's the nothing. I remember that movie.
I didn't bring one.
Me neither. What a pair of
what do you call this?
Yep.
But you do have a shotgun with you.
Never-ending story?
Shotguns for this kind of deal.
Is that from an old movie?
No, it's an original.
Figures.
Oh, shit.
She was lying on the floor as if she was sleeping. She looked peaceful, almost. The large pool of blood ruined the picture. Poor, delicate Deborah. Maybe you were too pure and innocent for this city, but in the end, its filth pulled you under. You know, no animal can swim in high heels.
Wild gods. Fuck even.
Yeah, it's her. Deborah. The girl who came to my
Oh, who would kill Deborah? Wait, because she was working with
What
her?
the hell happened? Was it Natasha? Is this what you wanted us to see?
No. I mean, I don't think so, Marty. She seemed very attached to the girl, and I believed her. Furthermore, she has no motive to kill her. Natasha meant some object. Something maybe the killer wanted, too. And the poor girl was trying to protect it.
Did she seem that kind of girl?
She risked a lot simply by coming to see me. She would have done it for her mistress.
Why is she naked? Was it sexual? I mean, there's no sign of struggle. She seems untouched. Maybe she knew her assailant. Was it a lover?
This looks premeditated. So far, the messages have appeared in weird places, but this is a new level. It's no longer just about empty threats.
Well, maybe Natasha's on her way here right now. Or she was already here and something happened to her, too. Kidnapped, or worse.
Those are possibilities, but we can't wait. We don't have time for guessing.
I thought it was Natasha. I didn't know it was
The room's not trashed.
Deborah.
Whoever did this wasn't looking for the same thing we are.
Or they knew exactly where to find it. Wait, what are we looking for exactly?
The list?
I have no idea, but it's something important. Things like that have a way of getting noticed when you come across them.
Amen to that.
It's the fucking list. Oh, she got her tail? Hold on.
It's an exceptionally beautiful piece. What does it depict, I wonder?
Look behind it.
I have no idea, Sonny. It's so art, I'm scared to have an opinion. This must be Natasha's family.
Wealthy.
Do you think she's from the Stavonian Tsar's family?
Oh, nobody could have survived that massacre, but I'm sure this family was also close to the fire.
What is she doing here anyway? What, an alias? Keeping secrets, and now this case? Do you think it's all connected somehow?
Let's not draw hasty conclusions, Marty.
The father was a real Tom. That must be Natasha. That must be her sister and her brother. Her mother looks gorgeous. Oh, the father looks dapper. Let me start.
What is this exactly?
A human. Mythical creature. Quite the cult in Iveria. The whole country's full of these statues.
Does it mean anything?
They say humans are the keepers of secrets and the messengers of chaos and destruction.
You don't think...
You got that
Let's
right.
take a closer look. Molly loved things like this.
How about this one here goes missing and,
Don't even finish that sentence, Marty.
Damn, just like in the adventure books. Rich animals are all insane.
You have a point.
Is this a Golden Globe or something? I forgot what those things look like.
You can't be serious. Is this some kind of...
Yeah, it's a riddle, Marty.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why use something as simple as this when a 4-digit number is almost impossible?
An idle whim, or The riddle has a meaning.
Maybe. 4 animals into 4 places. What does it represent?
Think, Marty. Where did we see 4 animals holding something in their hands?
Oh. Is the dogs playing cards?
The message. Here, too.
Yes, but this isn't about Deborah, and wasn't meant for her.
It was meant for Natasha.
Obviously.
What have we gotten ourselves into, Sonny?
Is that picture with the dogs holding cards, I think.
Out of it as soon as possible.
Alright, nothing.
We should call the department. Anonymously, of course.
Do you still remember
555-111.
I haven't called my own workplace in years.
Cretin. Of course I remember. 555-111.
Is it? Since when?
Since they invented the telephone.
Yeah, of course. No, I knew that. I was just testing you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this dude.
Clawville PD, how can I help you?
I found a corpse. A woman. She's dead. Cold. The address is Rochester Street 37, Flowerville.
Sir, please, would you repeat that?
Rochester Street 37. Write it down and hurry up for the sake of the wild ones. Hurry! Hurry!
Like a pro.
Yep, like I've done it before.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
How can you forget a case like that? How many times have you seen a 3-headed monkey in your life?
I have a memory of a chicken, you know?
That's for sure. Now let's get the hell out of here.
There's absolutely nothing. It says picture holding. Oh, we gotta go back over here. Okay, 4 animals holding. Humans is a mythical creature in many stories and legends. Usually appears as a wise creature, a keeper of secret, but also has a dual nature because chaos and destruction follow in its wake. According to the essence of symbolism lies in the fact that certain secrets require a substantial price to be paid. By uncovering these secrets, you bring a curse upon ourselves. Some believe humans are the messengers of Nagvatiri, the god of nothingness, and usually depicts them as angels with wings. Oh shit. Jesus, we're being depicted as douchebags? We found Deborah's body in Natasha Kosensko's weekend house naked with a message on her back. Seeing Deborah shocked Marty quite a bit. I can't understand why. I knew it's not going to be a routine case, but I didn't want to drag his feather duster into anything like this. If she says anything... It's a pigeon.
Molly, my ex-wife. What do you have to do with all this?
It's a panther, a rhino, a seal, and a bird. Let me see if that... God damn it. Where did we see? Well, is it the picture? They don't have that animal in the... God damn it. Where did we see? Oh, he won't say nothing about it. Fuck. Fuck, I'm gonna have to leave out of here.
It's sad that everything's rotting away.
It is, especially a beauty like that.
Yeah.
Huh? What more do you want?
Is it forbidden to stand around at your place?
Go stand around somewhere else in the city.
Well, keep up the good work, boy.
Or the...
Thanks, check.
Do you remember our old squad car?
That ended up in a swamp? Huh, I could never get over that. It was the best partner I ever had.
That's, good to know, boss.
Truth hurts, pal.
Never mind. I'll live with it.
You're very lucky, boys. You just missed the boss by 3 minutes. Right now, he's trying to get Malloy out of the toilet.
Still can't hold his liquor, huh?
Neither on or off duty. But today, he is sloshed.
Well, he's a water buffalo, isn't he? He knows how to swim.
No, Sonny, just a buffalo. The two are totally different things.
Blood boil's in there somewhere. It's best to avoid him before he finds some reason to lock us in.
You took the words out of my beak, boss.
That means I can't do nothing here.
It may not be a good time to say this, but I've got a bad feeling about tonight.
You could have told me about that sooner, Sonny.
You can still turn back. Stay here and keep wasting ammo.
Like hell. Whatever insane shit's waiting for us, it's way better than dying of boredom.
Well, I'm sure we won't be bored.
I hope not.
Okay, so... Does he got a picture of me, asshole? It says, a picture of 4 things holding. So that means I have to do something here.
Nice.
Yeah, it really is. Look at those clothes. Could it be a military family?
Maybe. Or Stavonian fashion.
Your intuition always astounds me, Marty. What would I do without you?
And there you go.
There's nothing here that I can use. Is there anything on her body? Except for animals holding something.
Come to Daddy, darling. We stepped into it, didn't we?
And it won't take me anywhere else. So many combinations. I don't know what the possible combination could be. There's 4 animals holding something, but there's no rhino. There's supposed to be 4 dogs holding something. She has nothing. Like, she has nothing. Let me see.
Anything interesting in there?
Okay.
Yeah, I think there is. SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities. But we must find out where it's from.
Nothing in here? I'm gonna have to go to what's her name? The police department?
Listen, doll, we have some questions.
Make it quick, boys. I'm busy.
SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities. But we must find out where it's from.
Don't go stirring up a shitstorm, okay? We're gonna have enough on our plates tonight.
We'll do what we can, Bosco, but I can't promise anything. Listen, doll, we have some questions.
Make it quick.
This dude always has answers.
Huh? What more do you want?
Oh my God.
Stand around somewhere else and...
Can I do this?
SN. Could be the initials of a person.
All right.
A place, a company. Well, keep up the good work, boy.
Or thanks.
I don't have the ability to ask. All right.
You wrote that down?
It burned into my mind. SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities. But we must find out where it's from.
I don't see anybody here with a SN.
Molly.
I'm missing something in that house. I'm missing something here. I can't exit, I'm missing something in this house. All right, he's not available. God damn it. Be surprised if I'm gonna be stuck here. The sculpture doesn't move anymore.
We can't take it with us, but remember what you've seen.
Yes, sir, Bossbird, sir.
SN. God damn it. Oh, wait. Oh, that was something there. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna be stuck here for a while. Point and click sometimes. Do you have anything else on you? He has nothing. And I checked her purse already. What else do you have, lady? Damn, none of them has SN. And nobody on the list has that
SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities. But we must find out where it's from.
There's nothing in the police area that, and she's not giving me anything like new with this.
SN. Could be the SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities. But we must find out where it's from.
I would think she would have something, what do you call that?
We saw a pretty good show at the Tsar Club tonight.
Good for you, I guess.
Natasha.
And?
That's confidential, Dollface. Anyway, I can't help wondering about that woman. Her past is a mystery, and I couldn't draw much out of her in person either.
Women like her always have something to hide. Oh, yeah?
Marty, shut up.
Oh.
All mis-
I didn't.
She says, hurry up.
Doll, we have some questions.
Make it quick, boys. I'm busy.
Oh shit, it already turned 1? I'm gonna have to save it here because I am stuck. SNN. And I checked through the names. Nobody has a nickname. Starts with a B. I am really stuck here. I would think it would be like in one of the... where I can talk to somebody. Let me see, hold on.
So, how about you tell me what you're really doing here?
Not a chance, Timbo. The truth is...
Sorry, pal.
Nope. Alright, I'm kind of stuck and nobody's like doing... Unless I have to figure out something in that place over there. But I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. And there's limited shit here. I can't do that.
Stop staring at it. You're freaking me out.
Okay, I just like shoes.
Furry hell, Marty, I don't want to know. Stop staring.
Okay.
Furry hell.
There's absolutely nothing here except this empty fireplace which has a safe. And then around the fireplace I can't... I thought this was like a hidden something, but it's not. And I have to guess 4 animals. I haven't met a lion, I met a fox. Falcon. A stork, and a lynx, but not a... God damn it. I put all dogs, but it says 4 animals holding something, and none of them are... This is a fox, not a dog. Damn it. I'm stuck here. Can I save?